Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. If you want to see how I established this sultry, cute, highlighted unit, please stay tuned and continue watching. All right, let's jump right to it. So I did go ahead and section the hair, and in the back, just one big section. In the front, I did do two sections. This is a 13 by 6 frontal unit wig. Yes, my belly is in there, but I'll be using foil, pre-ripped, and BW2 powder with 40 developer. I did put 2 scoops into the bowl, and then I'm just eyeballing it right here. Usually gives 1 and 1. You want your mixture or your developer to be more so like a not too liquidy, but not too much, more like a creamy texture. And don't mind me mixing it with a rat tail comb right now, because that is not what we do. Gotta find my mixture, but this is too thick. As you see, I'm putting more in there to make it more creamier. So go ahead and mix that up, y'all. Mix, mix, mix. And you just want it to be that perfect texture, so when you are putting your highlights in, it's just a smooth application. All right, so let's get started. So what I will be doing, I will be going ahead and subsection each part that I did section, and I am going to be using the weaving technique. I'm going to try my best here to show you. And so yeah, just take a thin slice of the slice that I did, and I'm going up and down, up and down, up and down, weaving tech. If you need to find out what weaving is, just Google it or something, you pull it up and see. All right, so applying. Please make sure that you are saturating each foil. I cannot stress this enough. Please make sure that you are saturating. You want to make sure that that product is applied perfectly, so you're not having any blotchiness, no leopard stripes. You know, you want it to be a nice highlighted unit. And if you see here, I'm just flipping that bottom piece up, really going up and down type motions with the brush, and also going like a side to side, just to make sure I'm spreading the hairs and making sure again that everything is saturated completely. All right, girl, and here at the top, when I get to the top of the highlights, do not pass the foil. That is key rule. Do not pass that foil. And want to make sure that you're blending upwards, so it's kind of like a fading effect instead of a harsh line. Fold that thing back up. Make sure that foil is applied securely, and move on to the next. So here I'm just going to section this in 2, because I felt like going ear to ear would just frustrate me with applying it. So to get a more neater application and to actually keep, you know, keep sight of what I'm doing so I won't get lost, I did section that part in 2. So put 1/2 up and get started on the left side. Same thing, subsection, and I'm going to go ahead and weave a thin piece of that section. All right, now stay up now. Oh my goodness. All right, so go ahead again and what I just said, thin section, weave, 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 weave. Perfect. Get your foil. And I did a little trick here. I usually like to apply some of the bleach developer first on the foil. It kind of gives it like a sticky adherence, so then when you put the hair on, it kind of just stays. So that's a little tip there if you want to take that with you. Again, I'm going to apply saturation. That's the key word, saturation. Y'all, when I tell y'all I made a lot of developer doing this, only because I was just like, I can't have no leopard stripes, I can't have no missed spots. I want to make sure that this thing comes out right, honey, period. And again, I'm just going to let y'all watch here what I've done, and then yeah, let me know if you guys learned any tips or tricks what I am doing. All right, so we are all completed with the back, hunty, already. You see that? Boom, bam. And some of them are already processing to that nice lift that we want. I'm going to go ahead and move over to the front. Now with the front, I did go ahead and section it in 3. Oh, Lord, the double chin is there, honey. Oh, baby. All right, so here I am just readjusting the wig, make sure everything is right. And I'm showing you guys that I am parting the middle. Just take that slight mohawk section in the middle. Yeah, and then we're going to go ahead and pin that up. Make sure you're grabbing all those hairs. Make sure that you have it up and out of the way so you don't run into any trouble. All right. Now working on this side here, which is the right side, I'm just going to do the same thing. Basically, I'm going to take some horizontal sections, and we're just going to do the same exact thing, honey. Nothing changed, same drill. Go ahead and section the hair, put it up, and go ahead and subsection that section, and we are going to weave that thing, baby. Nothing changed. Like I said, I weaved through this whole, is it weave or weft? Is weft a word? Anyways, I used the whole technique through the whole wig. Nothing changed, except you'll see what I do here in the front, to the front 2 highlighted pieces. But besides that, moving too fast here. Again, we're going to go ahead and take that piece, the foil, put it under, hunty, and continue going. Yes. And then again, make sure that you are flickering. The flick of the wrist, honey, is key. You don't want a harsh line when doing this with the foil. So at the top, you see my daughter in pass. At the top, just make sure that it's not a harsh line and that you guys are kind of whispering that product into the hair so it's a nice flowy transition. And keep a towel with you. Cleaning this is perfect. Make sure your hair's all white, because when you're taking out each subsection, you don't want the bleach product to be on your hands and then you're touching the other hair. So just be mindful of that as well. And again, we're going to go ahead and subsection, weave, foil, and throw that thing up. I am loving the consistency with this product. This is just BW2. Everybody knows about BW2. But just, you can get it in Sally's, you can get it at a local hair supply store, wherever you need. Well, mostly like those 2 places to buy the product. And I did use the Clariol Pure White developer too as well. I did not mention that. All right, now camera, stay with me now. Y'all like how I put my head right on my table. We don't use this table, so I was like, let me go ahead and just use it for my liking. Oh, honey, no, that was a terrible, I don't know about that. Yep, do that again. So yes, no, you see your mistakes. You can redo it. Okay, my lovelies, so moving along, I did the other side because I was like, y'all don't want to hear me talk this whole time, okay? Watch and learn. But I did go ahead and do my subsection. I love the two pieces in the front that's more like wham bam, like very more two stand out pieces. So I did go ahead and part it in a triangle here, and I'm just really like mushing this product in, making sure that this is all the way in here so I can get a nice dominant standout piece. And this is kind of a form of balayage. Can I speak today? Balayage. Sorry. Thank you. If you want to freehand balayage, this is perfect. You can use that technique on this part. So I'm just wrapping that up. Make sure that it's protected. And then I'm going to go along and do, again, subsections with the other pieces, weaving it again, making sure we get all through that mohawk. And if you see what I did just there, I just added another foil piece on top of what I had before because it felt like it was slipping and you want to have that security again. So take another section horizontally still. Put that up. And since this is not a real person, I'm going to do all the foils, you know, headed to the front. There's no face there, so I'm pretty sure my mannequin won't mind with some foils falling in her face. Is this the mannequin? This is styrofoam. I'm not using a mannequin, but y'all know the drill. You know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant, okay? All right, so look at that. Look at that prettiness. Girl, what is you doing? Okay, I guess it wasn't pretty enough for me. Cool. All right, there we go. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and, again, same thing, going all the way to the back to the crown of the head on this mohawk piece. I'm going to let y'all watch and see. Ooh, baby. Okay, so now that we're done with the entire unit, now I'm pretty sure in the back is processed already. So what I'm going to do, y'all, because honestly, it can process a little bit more probably because my, what am I doing? Put that down, girl. Put that down. That is your brush cleaner. Go do what you got to get. Okay, there you go. Wobble on over there. Wobble on back. All right, come on back. All right, so what I'm going to do basically is we'll be spraying each foil with water, and that is basically going to stop the processing. And honestly, I have a spray bottle, and I don't know why I'm not using it, pressed for time. I don't know. Maybe I was tired, but this is water in this bottle. I did have detangler in there, but I just put water in there instead when I do my daughter's hair. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go through each section that I did, starting with that first section that you did to remove the foils. Water them down and use the towel to kind of remove the product as well. Yeah, baby. But so far, I was loving how the highlights came out. Exactly what I wanted. And I know how it looks right now with the contrast onto that darkness of the black. But once it's all dry and blow dry, it looks amazing. Yeah, we have time for that. So we just took up all the foils, okay? We just took up all the foils and just began to water them down to dilute it to stop the processing. And if you don't want to do this, you don't really have to. Honestly, once it's done processing, that's it. It's not really going to lift anymore. But for me to try to stay the integrity of the hair, I did want to go ahead and take precaution and just go ahead and dilute it myself or stop the processing myself. Because I was like, I don't want to ruin the hair. This was my first time using this hair. And I just wanted to make sure that I keep the integrity and make sure the hair isn't damaged. All right, what are we doing with the camera? Okay. So yeah, that section is out. I'm just showing you guys now how it looks. Beautiful, beautiful, hunty. And I had some Adore color. I was going to put it on there too as well to give more of a dimensional look. But once it dried, I was like, it already has that, so I don't need it. But you can always go in with a more mahogany. I think that's the color that I got. Mahogany color or more like a brown. And go through, once the unit is dried, and go through some pieces with the mahogany brown to give more of a dimensional color if you like. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, honey. Okay, girl. We see you. We see it. I just think this color is perfect for like, I mean, definitely a fall color, but coming into summer, y'all, you know, you be like, we like to get a little warm. I like to get a little blonde in the head, you know? As you can see, I'm a little excited. All right. So I am now going to go ahead and check that middle piece. Because like I said, I want that piece to stand out. And I'm like, oh no. It was dried. And I added more product because I want it to be, make sure you're saturated. Because once it's dry, it's not going to process anymore, basically. So make sure you saturate it again. Mush, mush, mush. And put it right back up, honey. All right, so now I'm going to just take down the other side, both sides basically. So when I tell you they were ready, they were ready. Y'all look at my stomach, it's just poking. Look how beautiful that blonde looks right there. And it lifted to a good 7, I would say, a level 7. So that's perfect to give enough brightness to the unit. All right, so again, I'm just going to take down each section and I'll be back. And look at her, y'all. She is done. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am, hunty. Okay. And look at that blend, y'all. For real. Not so shabby, baby. Okay. Perfect. All right, so I did go ahead and just let you guys know I didn't like the copperness. So I did go ahead off camera and use some purple shimmer light shampoo because I was not with the bronziness. I was like, not for me. So just to bring it to a more unified color, I did go ahead and do that off camera. So yeah, this is she, and I think it turned out very well. Turn to the back, look at the highlights from that, and you can tell like when it dries, it's just really going to change the whole unit to make it a very much brighter vibe, period, okay? It's a whole vibe. I used the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo and the conditioner as well after I did do the shimmer lights. But yeah, I'm so happy how she turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, lovelies. And I will be back for another tutorial. But in the meanwhile, here are some pics of me. Okay, work it. Thank you for watching.